Hi Gypsies, this is Joy. I'm going to do another reading today where we answer the question, what is special about you? I thought that might be sort of a good question to ask during the start of 2021. And let me go ahead and straighten this out a little bit. Okay, great. So you're going to have three piles to choose from. The first one will be this bead with the rose on it, and the next one will be this mottled colored gray and brown smooth stone, really pretty, and then this one with a hole in the middle, red on the outside and green in the middle, sort of cool looking. All right, so let's get started, and I'll see you in a second, Gypsies. Bye. Hi Gypsies, this is Joy. You are here for group 1 reading, and you chose the bead that has the rose in the middle and the leaves on the outside. Really pretty. Now we're answering the question, what is special about you? Okay, so let's begin. All right. Transformation, and this is upside down. Rest and rejuvenation, that is upside down. Temptation, and that's right side up. All right. Well, as I can see right now, you're somebody that has high energy, and what's great about that is you're able to move along a project forward. So if you're in an office, for instance, the boss knows to make sure that you're involved in the project, especially in the beginning, because while you might not have a lot of willpower to see the project to the end, you have the power to bring people together to get on board with the project and to start it all up. You're like the ringleader, and any smart boss will choose you and maybe even make you a project lead or something like that. You have a lot of influence in your crowd. You're somebody that likes to you're sort of a showboater. I mean, you like to be out in the limelight, but you are somebody that's got a lot of substance. You are not one to be enamored of somebody trying to give you something in order to sway your opinion. You are not somebody that will give in to temptation that way. You've got a set of morals, and you stick with them. You are not willing to transform what you believe deep down inside. So that's wonderful. You are somebody that doesn't want to, that will not give into temptation with money. You know, it sounds like you'd be somebody that would be great in politics. Fantastic. Because people would not be able to sway your opinion if you truly believe in something. Now that also means that you give up things like maybe money, fame, power, because you are not willing to do that, but you can live with yourself. You can live with yourself because of that. So let's look at this more. Page of Wands. Now this is upside down. And Knight of Swords, upside down. Okay. So in conjunction with this transformation card that's upside down, it doesn't, I'm getting that you don't waste your energy on people that are trying to get to you to sway your opinion. You don't even waste your time on them. and you measure your words. You measure your words. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Oh, now this is a great card. Justice. Justice. You are not somebody that will spend time for rest and rejuvenation. This is an upside down card. You are concerned about justice for people. You would make a great politician. Wow, we need more of you. Wow, that's great. That's what you're concerned about, is helping people. Queen of Cups, upside down. Now this might also mean that you're so concerned with other people, with helping other people, that you might do it at the expense of your own happiness. Boy, how many politicians do we have that has got this kind of, how do you say, that they love people enough where they think of them, people, before themselves? How often do you see that? Yeah, and you do this at the expense of yourself. You don't think about your own happiness. You want justice for people. You want to help people. And you're doing that at the expense of maybe vacations and maybe even love life. This is something that is your passion, and you really feel like this is what you were put on earth for, is to help other people. You very well, yeah, you are sounding to be a very evolved person, what they would call an old soul. You don't need all these other lessons because you've already done them, okay? And that's why you are so focused. Yeah, you are so focused. Wow, you are here to be a champion on our planet. That's wonderful. Yeah. Now, with this card, this is in conjunction with the Temptation card. So you are getting your abundance not on the right side, which would actually be money, okay? Your happiness that you're getting is on your subconsciousness side, so it's not money. It's helping other people. Once again, it's helping other people. That's your abundance. That's your happiness. It's not to be able to wear great clothes and have a wonderful house and all of that. Wow. Okay. Yep. And this is upside down again. And they're saying that you are doing all this at the expense of you having a huge payday. This is not something that you're concerned about. You are not tempted by money, which should be a good thing in politics. You're very smart. You know how to talk. But this is all designed to help. I'll tell you what. It sounds like you came in from another planet that you weren't even, you haven't been living and evolving on this planet for a long, long time. You were learning on another planet, and you came here at the next reincarnation. This is really a beautiful reading. And I hope you do get into, if you're young, if you're in your early 20s, this might be something that you might want to think about, is to get into some kind of a political role, because we need people like you that are not greedy, and they're selfless. They think about other people, and you would be a huge help to our government and to evolving this planet. Good for you. Good for you. All right. Gypsies, thank you so much. If you agree with that, or if you don't even agree, I'd love to hear your comments, and I will see you the next time around. Thank you, Gypsies. Bye. Hi, Gypsies. This is Joy, and we are doing a reading today where we're discussing what are your special qualities. You chose this model, like gray and brown stone. Sort of pretty. All right, so let's begin. This is a good reading, isn't it? This will be fun. Okay. Truth. This is upside down. patience and planning. Right side up. And love begins in the reverse. Okay. You know, it feels like this group are the type of people to be behind the scenes, and that's fine with you. You like to be the person that does the foundation for somebody, and then they step up and they take the limelight, and that's just fine. You don't want the limelight. You ever heard that song, "You Are the Wind Beneath My Wings"? That's what this is. That's what this group feels like. It looks like you are somebody that exposes what people consider the truth, what their kind of truth is, and you expose that. But you, as I say, you do this behind the scenes. Yeah, wow. This group looks, it feels like you are somebody that exposes, that you look for people that are spreading lies, and you expose them, but you don't do it out in the open, and that's what makes you so powerful. I feel like this group is a journalistic kind of group. It's something with the media. And in this case, this love begins, I feel like you're putting the genie back in the bottle. It feels like what's happening is lies are coming out and you're putting them back. You're sucking them back in. This is interesting. And you're doing it because you're somebody, and you're so successful, I should say, because you're somebody that's willing to be patient. You are willing to wait for the results. You don't go for the fast results. You go for the results that maybe take a year or more. You're somebody, I keep seeing a turtle, somebody just plodding along. Nobody pays too much attention, plodding along, and then all of a sudden, bam, bam. So, yeah, this feels like you are in some kind of media, and you may have been somebody that was quiet growing up, and but your friends knew that you would be steady and stay with them and stick up for them. Well, that's nice. Okay, let's go and choose some King of Wands. That's upside down. And Judgment. Yeah. This also, now this is going with that upside down Truth card. And it looks like you are upending people. You know, this feels like, this feels like what you're doing is when you see somebody on the bully pulpit, like, I don't know, somebody with a lot of power, and you see how they're passing along things that are not true, and what you're doing is you're upending them, these kings. You're upending them. And you're showing them what judgment really looks like, and I keep feeling like a religious kind of thing in terms of you're exposing lies in religion. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. Patience and planning. This is The Seven of Cups, right side up. And isn't that interesting? The Nine of Cups upside down. Okay, so I'm feeling like you know what real happiness is for people. You know what a facade is. You know what's fake. And that's another thing that you're exposing is through your patience and planning, you are exposing fake. And I feel like upside down, I feel like when you've done this, even though you are behind the scenes, there are times that people have acknowledged that you're the one that found this out, and to your detriment, okay? It may have caused some unhappiness in your life because they exposed you, but you're not going to stop. I feel like you are like an emperor on this throne with, your four very stable legs. You have a very solid foundation, and that is how you can withstand this unhappiness that's been caused by exposing you. Wow, you are a very strong individual. Very, very strong. You know what the truth is. You know what the facts are, and you are exposing them. Wow. You are somebody that's got a lot of old wisdom. It's interesting that you've got two men with beards. See that man with the beard right here and right there. I feel like this is you. This is you with all of your wisdom, helping out this young world. Yeah. My goodness. Yeah, it does. It feels like you are somebody that is very gifted with writing and pushing forward the truth. I think this is wonderful. What a wonderful reading. Yeah, and as I say, if you are somebody that's in your young 20s and you're still thinking about, what you should be doing in your life and all that, you might consider that this is something that you might be really great at, is some kind of journalism. All right. That's all I've got for you, Group 2. That was a wonderful reading. Thank you so much. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell. And have a great day, Gypsies. Bye. Hi, Gypsies. This is Joy. This is Group 3. And you chose the round bead with the red on the outside and the green on the inside with the hole in the middle. Makes me hungry. It makes me think of a donut. Anyway, so let's go ahead and see what your special qualities are, okay? All right. Spiritual strength. This is upside down. Heart chakra. Wisdom. All right. That's interesting. All right. So it looks like what we're dealing with here is, yeah, you also, I saw this in Group 1 as well, you are feeling to me like a old soul. You are somebody that's gone through this again and again and again. You've developed a lot of wisdom. You help people. through your wisdom, I feel like people come to you and ask your opinion a lot because they know how steadfast, how steady, how common sense you are. You offer them a lot of good advice, and this book here, see, this book is holding, this indicates to me all of the knowledge that he's gleaned over the many incarnations that you've had, and people come to you all the time and ask you, what should they do, what should they say. I feel like you've given up a lot of, you feel very selfless, and you've given up a lot of your own thoughts of romance for yourself. Once again, this feels like a very selfless group. You have a lot of, you don't feel like you're here on earth for yourself to find like romance and all of that. This feels more like a love for everyone, not a love, an eros kind of, I believe that's what you call that, a eros kind of love, like a sexual kind of love with someone else. You love everyone. You want everybody to succeed. You want everyone to be happy. And it feels like you are definitely in your element when you can help someone. I feel like you feel a kind of serenity that you can't feel with anything else when you can see somebody succeed. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. All right, we've got the Judgment card upside down, and the Seven of Wands. All right, so it feels like you're not somebody that likes to judge other people. You don't feel like that's your place. You don't feel like you are a godlike figure where you can actually judge somebody else, and I think that's actually beautiful. You are not willing to get into the fray. You step back and you let people have their say. You don't judge them. You know, you look at them fighting and being upset. This is what I see. I see a very clear, I don't know how old you are. You don't have to be an old person per se, but it feels like even if you're a young person, you just sit back and you watch them. You wait for them to exhaust their energy. You do not judge them. And they calm down. So, and you don't take on their anger either. It feels like you're just like a very serene kind of person. Wow. Would the person, or would the world had more of you? So you are a very calm, very giving, very loving kind of person, and you let people come to you, exhaust their anger and their hatred, and you just sort of sit there, and if they ask for your advice, you give that to them. But I'll tell you what your biggest, what I consider your most important quality is you don't judge. You do not judge people. King of Pentacles, right side up, and the World card upside down. Yeah, it feels like in this world, the world that's so wrapped up in, so many people are so wrapped up in their greed and thinking about themselves. The greed, thinking about themselves, and they've turned their back on other people. You're there. You are the calming force. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Wow. We've got Six of Cups, and King of Cups, and that's upside down. So, yeah, it feels like you have learned, as I say, once again from your many incarnations, how to be happy. You know how to do that. And these people that come to you, their life turned upside down, and them feeling like they're the most important people ever. You teach them what true happiness is through your wisdom. That's just beautiful. Just beautiful. And you do this all, it feels like from a like a home kind of environment. I mean, I'm wondering if some of you aren't even like counselors, but it feels very much like a homey setting. But even if you are a counselor outside of the home, if your surroundings that you've surrounded yourself with are very calming kind of colors. I feel around you like even waterfalls or fish in an aquarium. You are all about serenity. You diffuse. And I think that's what we need right now is some diffusing. So good for you, Group 3. Good for you. Well, that was great. I really appreciate that. That made me feel really wonderful, those readings. If you've got any suggestions about readings you'd like me to do, go ahead and give me that in the comments area. Let me know what you think. And make sure you hit that subscriber bell if you want to see more of these readings. And I will be seeing you a little later, Gypsies. Bye.